Good morning, everyone. Tammy Lee, Deputy Director at the Hawaii Department of Transportation, and I'm presiding over today's November 20th Land Matters meeting. Some protocols. This meeting is hybrid, both in person at 869 Punch Bowl Street and also on Zoom. Public is welcome to join either. For those that want to testify remotely in Zoom, just click the raise hand button and we'll call on you to begin testifying. Keep your camera off, however, and your microphone on mute until the facilitator calls upon you when your agenda item comes up. Members of the public testifying on agenda items should limit their testimony to no more than 2 minutes. And please address your comments to me and not to the project applicant. The chat box is not to be used for any testimony or comments. Our staff, however, may message via using the chat to clarify the agenda item you'll be testifying on. Before starting your testimony, please state your name clearly and identify yourself for the record. I'll now call this meeting to order at 9:03 a.m. Okay, so the first agenda item, November 6 meeting minutes have been posted on our website. Now we will start off the main show, going to the airports, to Amy Fujioka. Amy, please state your name and title and present on all of the action items under Section C.
Sure. Good morning. I'm Amy Fujioka, Airports Property Manager, and I'll be presenting 6 submittals at today's meeting. Agenda item C1 is a request for a revocable permit for aircraft parking to Pueo Aviation LLC at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C2 is a request for a revocable permit for use of a T-hangar for storage and maintenance of a personal aircraft to James M. Stam at Kauai Hapai Airfield. Agenda item C3 is an amendment to concession agreement number DOTA 22-0002 for additional food and beverage space to Volume Services Inc., DBA Sodexo Live at Hilo International Airport. Agenda item C4 is a request for a revocable permit for main terminal storage space to install a storage shed to Airlines Committee of Hawaii, Inc. at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keauhole. Agenda item C5 is a request for a revocable permit for terminal floor space to install a repack station table, luggage scale, and kiosks to United Airlines, Inc. at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keauhole. And agenda item C6 is a request for a revocable permit for commercial use of a T-hangar for storage of rotorcraft aircraft and a maintenance hangar to support flight school operations to Gyros Hawaii LLC at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keauhole. That's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. Is there anyone that would like to testify either on Zoom or in person on any of the airport's action items? Okay, sorry. There being none, I'll now move over to the Harbor's presentation. And presenting will be Jennifer. Thank you so much. Please state your name for the record and your title, Jennifer. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Tomita. I'm a property manager with Harbors, here to present the Harbor action items. Item D1 is the request to issue a revocable permit to IES Downstream LLC for non-exclusive easements for subsurface and subsurface fuel pipelines and anode beds at Kahului Harbor. Item D2 is the request to issue a 1-year holdover for harbor lease number H-90-3 to Par Hawaii Refining LLC for 8 non-exclusive subsurface 10-inch pipelines and 1 20-inch pipeline for the distribution of petroleum products at Piers 5 and 6 at Kalaeloa Barbers Point Harbor. Item D3 is a request to issue a one-year holdover for harbor lease number H-97-1 to Par Hawaii Refining LLC for a non-exclusive subsurface easement for the purpose of electrical transmission at Kalaeloa Barbers Point Harbor. Item D4 is a request to issue a construction right of entry and grant of a 65-year non-exclusive easement to the City and County of Honolulu for the use of the Board of Water Supply for non-exclusive subsurface water improvements adjacent to Pier 2 at Honolulu Harbor. And item D5 is a request to issue a right of entry to Young Brothers LLC for cargo yard use at Pier 19 at Honolulu Harbor.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Is there anybody either on Zoom or in person that would like to testify? Okay, there being none. Thank you again so much, Jennifer. The Director of Transportation's final decision will be posted on our website within the next 3 business days. There being no more agenda items, this concludes the November 20th, 2025 Hawaii DOT Land Matters meeting. And this meeting is adjourned at 9:08 a.m. Thanks, everyone.